Hello, angels. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you here today. I'm here to expand your awareness, mind, and spirit. I am getting a message. I'm feeling this energy, like Three of Cups energy. There's a song that keeps coming to my head. Girls just want to dance. Girls just want to have fun. I don't know your plans. By Kid Leroy. It's called Girls. That song keeps coming to mind, and I feel like whether you're a male or female, you just want to have fun. You just want to dance. It's summer. It's that season to like have fun. So we're gonna see what messages Spirit has for you. I want to do higher self messages. Okay, we already got a card. Okay, we have Four of Cups, or the Three of Wands. I don't even know where I got the four from. Upside down, it kind of looks like the Four of Wands. Maybe that's why I got that. So yeah, you've been playing small, lack of planning, lack of foresight. So you want to have fun and like shine, but you've been playing small. So now you realize that you're playing small and you're like, I'm gonna go have fun. Maybe you've been like very strict on yourself lately and hard on yourself. And you're just like letting go now. You're letting go and you're like, I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna get my responsibilities done. I'm gonna prepare for my new life. Confirmation. I don't know if you guys heard my phone buzzed off. You're just letting go and you're just 222 on the timer. You're just letting it flow. You're having fun. Okay, let's see what other cards we can get. So, let's see, upright. It also has the upright meaning. Preparation, progress. Yeah, you're also thinking ahead. You're, oh my gosh. We got Three of Cups. I knew it. Celebration. You just want to have fun. You just want to dance with your girls. Or even by yourself. Like, you just want to have fun. Girls just want to dance. Girls just want to have fun. Well, maybe you've been seeing 333 as well. If we get another 3, that's going to be confirmation. I mean, it's already confirmation. So yeah, you are like doing both. Like you have like these two sides of you right now, where you're like preparing, you're getting everything in order. Like this was you like this past week. You were playing small, you weren't planning, you were trying to plan, but like things kept like popping up out of nowhere, like unexpected delays. Like yeah, and this was teaching you to prepare and have foresight. I feel like you were having unexpected delays because you were taking too much responsibilities on. You were taking responsibilities that were not yours, and but then you like realized that you were overburdening yourself, so you started to set boundaries. Yeah, because you were like, you realized that the people pleaser was like coming out, and like you've healed that with I feel um like in love, but it was coming up in like friendship where you needed to set boundaries. Yeah, so you were like overburdening yourself and you didn't give yourself time to like have fun and be creative and hang out with your friends. You were like canceling plans with your friends because you had like like extra responsibilities that you usually don't have. Okay. So, yeah, so now you decided you're like I'm going to have fun. Let me put these here. Mhm. Let's pull this up a bit. But yeah, so now you're preparing. You've been um you've been coming up with new ideas of for like regarding your passions. You're preparing for so you like let's say if you make videos, if you make YouTube videos, you have been pre-recording videos and not posting them. Like you've been just pre-recording a few videos so that when you want to post, you don't have to sit there and record a video. Like you already have some prepared. They're already ready, and you could just go ahead and post it while you're on vacation, while you're at work, while you're at the store, like whatever you got going on, or while you're celebrating and having fun. You can go hang out with your friends, and then like you already have a video prepared, or maybe you make jewelry and like people are ordering so you prepared a few pieces and yeah, they're like ready to go. You've been looking at personal goals. You are aligned within. Oh, and then this is two. Why they're both upside down as well. So yeah, lack of planning. That's double confirmation that you need to plan ahead. Yes. I mean, let me say it with love. You need to plan ahead, sweetie. Start doing things ahead of time. Um, Start on a small scale. This is what I like to do and every night when before I go to bed, I drink a matcha every morning. Every morning I have a cold matcha. So every night I will make my matcha in advance and I'll put it in the fridge so it's ready. So in the morning I just have to get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, get ready, get dressed, eat, and then I have my matcha. And I feel like someone needs to hear this. Eat before you have caffeine. It's not good for your hormones to have caffeine on an empty stomach. I feel like someone needed to hear that. Because I used to do that. I used to just like drink coffee as soon as I woke up, obviously after I brushed my teeth and stuff. And yeah, I saw something online how it's like not good for your hormones. So I started to do that and I actually feel so much better when I eat first and then have coffee because caffeine suppresses your hunger. So if you don't eat first, you just drink coffee, it doesn't matter. Even if you're trying to like go on a diet and like lose weight or whatever, you still do it in a healthy way. And then we have Knight of Cups in reverse. So you've been moody, you feel disappointed within like certain people in your life. This could be friends, family, love relationships, or work. Um, Moodiness. I feel like you've been feeling moody due to lack of planning. You're playing small and like unexpected delays are happening. And I feel like also fear of change. I feel like you've been wanting to quit something, like maybe it's smoking nicotine, or maybe you've been wanting to like stop drinking less caffeine. Maybe you've been wanting to quit um, drinking, smoking pot, smoking nicotine, whatever it is. You want to change your habits, but you have fear of change because like you don't want to, you're like afraid that if you let those things go that you're going to keep being even more moody. Overactive imagination. So yeah, maybe you're like thinking ahead of like if you were to quit, let's say nicotine. Like let's say you smoke nicotine and you're like, okay, if I quit nicotine, and you look ahead and you're like, you see yourself like panicking and looking for the vape or for the cigarettes, and you're like panicking and you're being moody and like, yeah. So that's like making you fear this change because you're like not believing in yourself that you're gonna like keep relying on it. But you can do it. I believe in you. There was a time where you didn't need it. There was a time, like think like let's say before you started smoking nicotine, or drinking. There was a time where you didn't need it. Like when you were a kid, you didn't need anything. You just wanted to go play and have fun with your friends. And you wanted to create and just do like whatever brought you joy. And yeah, there was a time where you didn't need it, or you never needed it. So remind yourself of that. And also, if you're telling yourself, "Oh, it's hard to quit," 12 12 on the timer. It's gonna be hard. If you tell yourself it's easy. I don't need it. I never needed it. It's gonna be easier for you. It's all in the mind. We don't have swords yet, but I know swords are gonna come out. Um, God is telling me. And then we have this on the bottom of the deck: burden, extra responsibility. So yeah, you were burdening yourself and putting extra responsibilities on yourself, but that was meant to be because this was teaching you to prepare. This was teaching you, and you learned the lesson. You completed the cycle. You set up your boundaries, and you like you took care of your responsibilities. And if you didn't have any more like energy left, you just told people, listen, I need to take care of myself. And like when you do that, when you're telling people like, hey, I need to take care of me, I don't have enough energy, I don't want to overburden myself, I don't want to overextend myself. And like you inspire others to also like not burden themselves, not to work hard, to just like take care of their responsibilities but not overburden themselves. So yeah, you now you're preparing. You made progress because you have completed the cycle. And also your creativity is expanding. God is blessing you because you completed the cycle. Your creativity is expanding. Your creativity, your power, your spiritual gifts are growing because God is so proud of you. This is a blessing you're receiving. Yes. So yeah. Anyways, as I was saying about the nicotine, and whatever, anything you're trying to quit. Maybe you do mushrooms and you like do them too much and you need to chill. Maybe you are whatever it is, I do not judge. um I know, like, sometimes when we're not happy with our external reality, we tend to overindulge, we can party, and then we'll like isolate. I feel like you have been isolating a little bit because you have been burdened. You've been taking on extra responsibilities, and like you were just like, I need to go have fun because I have been like work, 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 and no play. Like, and you want to go have fun. Okay, let's get another card. And I feel like because you prepare, you have personal goals, and you're in inner harmony and inner alignment within yourself. And there is people around you who have fear of the unknown. They have fear of change. They play it safe, and they have a lack of planning. And they see that you learn this lesson. You don't overburden yourself. You put yourself first. And some of them may even judge you. But yeah, they're jealous because you make time for preparation, you make progress, you have inner harmony, and then you also make time to go have fun as well. And some people, they're still figuring it out, and you give them grace, and you let the, like, you are happy if they want to ask you for advice, you're happy to give it. But these people have a lot of pride, and they're moody as well, and like they are a bit jealous of you. Some are envious, some are jealous, and you know that, you can sense it, but you let it go. You let it go, you give it to God, and you just continue on this, on your merry little path, and you're having fun. Okay, and then we have the Hanged Man in reverse. So you're experiencing delays. Yeah. You were experiencing delays because you were overburdening yourself. Mm. I feel like this is also people in your life or people that you have left behind. They're also experiencing delays. They're at a standstill. They're resistant to change. And they have self imposed restrictions. I feel like this is you as well. You have been, you have negative thoughts, but you turn them around. And like you look at the shadow from the highest perspective. I feel like you had a moment this weekend or at the beginning of the week where you put yourself in a victim mentality and you like imprisoned yourself. And maybe it was because of, like I said, you're quitting something here. You're leaving something behind. Because this is also like I'm packing all my shit and I'm leaving. Like he's out of there. So I feel like you're leaving something behind here. And I feel like this is something that's been holding you back. This has been causing delays in your life. So, whatever this is, whether it's an addiction, whether it's an addiction to negative thoughts, whether it's an addiction of people pleasing and putting extra responsibilities, you learn the lesson and you're leaving something behind here. I 2020 on the timer, and then I just saw 2022. Oh, maybe this is something. This is a cycle from 2022. This is like a 2-year cycle that you have completed. What? Yeah, I feel like this is something you've been trying to leave behind for a while. This is a bad habit, like smoking, drinking, smoking nicotine, whatever it is. Like I feel like in the past, like before 2 years ago, excuse me, you like didn't think about leaving this thing behind. But like 2 years ago, you started to realize that this was a burden for you. So so 2 years ago, you decided that you wanted to leave this thing behind. And now you have completed that cycle. That's for someone, that's for a specific person. Don't, take only what resonates and use your intuition. And if you go back onto it, like that's okay. Be gentle with yourself and try one more time. Maybe you've been seeing 888. You've been seeing 888. We got two eights here as well. So yeah, I feel like this is like past energy. You were aimlessly drifting, you were avoiding fear of change, fear of loss. And then you said, I'm trying one more time. And you um left this thing behind. And this time, this could be future energy as well. Take it how it resonates. Like maybe you have been battling with this thing, trying to leave it behind for a while now, and like this time when you try one more time, like this is gonna be the time that you're gonna really do it and leave this thing behind. You're financially independent. You've been taking care of yourself. I feel like this is also because you've been more financially independent, you've been taking care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Yeah. And like people see that, certain people in your life, like a lot, there's people who are so happy for you and they're like ready to celebrate you, and they like show it, and like you feel the energy like when these people are like, wow, like I'm so proud of you, good job, like you stopped smoking nicotine, you stopped doing mushrooms all the time, or um sid, acid, and like you let that stuff go, and like some people are so happy for you, but then there's some people who are like self-centered and they're like jealous, but you don't care. You 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 let it go. I feel like there's people in your life who have um affected you, like, and because you're like releasing these certain things that you have been addicted to, people who are in disharmony within their life, they are like they were like treating you in they were not communicating with you properly, and you brought yourself out of alignment, and you brought like disharmony within yourself because these people were in disharmony within themselves, and they like were starting stuff with you and being rude to you, and that triggered you, and you brought yourself out of alignment. And like this was a time that you brought yourself out of alignment, like the the worst, or whatever, not the worst, like basically like you caused your nervous system to fire up in like this really like hot, like intense way. And it was meant to be. You were meant to bring yourself out of alignment and feel how not good it felt for you to be in disharmony within yourself. And after that, you went in and you did the shadow work, and you're still healing this within you, this disharmony. But you told yourself no more. And you looked at it as a lesson, and you said, I have to relearn patience now. Now that I left this thing behind, whatever it is, you left this thing behind. Now you have to like relearn like a few things. I feel like a lot of things you already do, like you're in alignment, but because like let's say it's nicotine, like you get withdrawal. So yeah, this is teaching you to have harmony and balance and do things in moderation, to have patience. And this brought you more into alignment because like you got out of alignment like in a way that you haven't been in a very long time. Like maybe this is like something that was like family. It doesn't even have to be with family. Like it could be with anyone in your life, but like these people have triggered a wound that's like from childhood within your life. And this was teaching you more patience. And this was teaching you to be like more in alignment with your harmony and balance. Yes. This is a major lesson in your life. You have been learning this lesson your whole life, like since you can remember. And this is your purpose. You bring harmony and balance into people's lives. You bring harmony and balance into your life. You have always brought harmony and balance into your life. And you like teach people how to do this as well. So this is what you do. You pause, you surrender, and you look at things from a different perspective. And this has brought you emotional satisfaction. You're so proud of yourself. Look at this guy. He's so proud of his cups. He's like, yeah, look at all my cups. You're content. You're satisfied. You have emotional stability. You're so grateful for everything in your life. You bring gratitude. You thank God for every blessing, no matter how small. You wake up in the morning and you're alive, and you're like, thank you, God, that I'm alive. Thank you, God. It is all because of God, by the grace of God. And if this is not you yet, this is future. This is the future. And maybe you're going through the burden right now, and you're like still, it's confirmation. Like you are going to quit this thing. You're going to let this thing go. And it's going to bring you more into harmony and balance within yourself. And it's okay. If you let this thing go and you go backwards a little bit, if you got to take a couple steps back so that you can take leaps forward, then so be it. So you may have been having negative self-talk, but you've been releasing the pain, you've been forgiving yourself, and you've been choosing to be optimistic instead. And you're moving on from the burdens, from the extra responsibility that's not yours. You've let go of judgment. You don't judge yourself, so like you don't judge others. And I feel like whenever people come to you and they're like, don't judge me, but I'm gonna tell you this, and like you like really do not judge, and like the people that you talk to, they feel that energy and they're like, wow, they like can feel that you're being non-judgmental. You've been setting clear boundaries, or you're gonna be, if you haven't yet. You are gonna be. I feel like you have been setting clear boundaries, and then there's people coming into your life who are trying to like cross your boundaries, and you're like, nope. And you're like, listen, this is my boundary, sir. See how her hand's like, yo, this is the boundary, sir. You may exit if you don't like it, because you have clear thinking. Your mind is clear. You communicate clearly, and you have direct communication, and you have clear boundaries. Like, you're independent. You're showing how independent you are. You are a leader. People respect you. I feel like this is also something that you have been learning. This is a huge life lesson as well. People have disrespected you. People have disrespected your time. They tried to like be the leader in your life and like have power and authority over you. But you, like, these people have been, they're like clinging to a past version of you. And you were like, nah, you gonna respect me. I'm the leader of my life. I know what I'm doing. I have stability. I don't need you. Like, you tell these people, like, these people try to mess up your stability. Some people, and like, they thought that you needed them. But nah, you never needed them, and you were showing these people like, I'm stable. You have um this used to be you, where you were not very stable financially, but now you provide for yourself financially. You're stable within every part of your life. You're disciplined. And if this is not you yet, this is gonna be you. You're working towards this right now. You have focus, you have discipline, you have control over your life. You protect yourself. You are um you're coming into balance within your divine masculine energy within you. You are like reparenting yourself. You are your own father figure, and your mother too, and your own mother figure. Like, you are in balance and harmony within your divine masculine and divine feminine energy. You're emotionally balanced. You have compassion. You're diplomatic. You're a supportive leader. And you're very empathetic, and excuse me, people see how emotionally balanced you are, and that like you give yourself compassion, you give others compassion. Like, when people are coming at you in an imbalanced way, you you meet them with compassion. You're such a sweetie. Yeah, people, you respect yourself, so people are respecting you, and you're seeing it, and you're like, mm-hmm. You were like, yep, I'm the leader of my life, but you do it with compassion. Like you have the balance. Like you are assertive. You respect yourself, and you demand respect. You don't demand it in like a rude way. You demand respect. Energy. Your energy is just like exuding like you gonna respect me. And people respect it. People are respecting you. You're demanding respect. Your energy demands it. Oh, we're getting a card from this deck if you're interested in knowing. I usually link all the decks that I use in the description. So this says, now is the time to move your thinking on to a higher level. You are equipped to do more than you have contemplated, and you will succeed. Yeah, now is the time. Time for you to take action. Yes, and look at things from the highest perspective. Always look at things from the highest perspective. Focus on how you feel. If you're feeling low, like low vibrational, like, oh, this is not working out. What if it doesn't work out? Do you feel the energy, how it feels low energy versus I know that it's gonna work out. When I'm following what God is leading me to do, I will always be successful. 36, 36, I just saw on the timer. Do you feel the energy? I'm going to be successful. I know I'm going to succeed because God is by my side. I respect myself, and people respect me because I respect myself. I'm committed to myself and my purpose and God. I'm committed to God. And because I'm committed to myself, people are committed to me. The people in my life are committed to me. My friends, my family, my work relationships, and love, if not here yet, it is coming. Like that true commitment that you have been wanting. Manifestation. Oh, this is the next deck we're using. Oracle of the Fairies. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. Yes. Start writing your manifestations down. Write your goals down, what you wanna do, like two goals lists. Do like short-term goals. Do you remember learning this in school? Write down short-term goals that you can achieve within like the month, and then write long-term goals. Visualize visualize you completing these goals. Like do visualization, like meditations, and like let's say you want to start YouTube. So like visualize you recording a video, you speaking on camera or whatever, if you're just recording your voice, and visualize like what you're talking about and all of that, and put action to it. So do visualization, take action. Wait, no, it's visualization, believing in yourself within your heart, mind, body, and soul, that you know that your manifestation is gonna be, because it already is. It already exists in another dimension. There's many timelines. Whatever one you align to, like if you want to align to the highest timeline, that's where your manifestations are like happening. So you can align to that timeline. So yeah, visualize, believe in yourself, know in your heart, mind, body, and soul that you will do it, that it's going to happen, and then take action within the physical and keep that energy, keep that same energy. You know how people say that? I keep that same energy, like online, like when someone's arguing, they'll be like, yo, keep that same energy when I pull up. Oh, I feel like that's how you're with people. Um, People who have been overburdening you and like starting stuff with you. You're like, I keep that same energy when my manifestations come through. We're gonna see. We'll see how you're gonna be treating me then. And you're just like not gonna. Now. Certain people you have to leave behind. So you're releasing and you're forgiving, but you're not forgetting. You can't. People who just keep on like you letting things slide and they start ice skating, acting like it's an ice skating rink. Nah, you're like you're cut. You're cut off. Like you're just not dealing with that, and like that's how it should be, as you should. We're gonna get a card from the Star Temple Oracle. So yes, you're leaving behind, whether this is negative thinking, whether this is people who have been trying to put their burdens onto you. Yeah, you're setting up boundaries, you're demanding respect just by just existing. You're the leader of your own life. You are showing that you don't need anyone, but you are asking for help though. Like you know that you are um independent, but I feel like this is like a trauma response, you being like hyper independent, and you're learning to ask for help, you're learning to accept help. The inner temple, I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. I got this in the last reading as well. So um yeah, this is confirmation for you to check out my previous reading. um I feel like you are going into your shadow from a high vibration, and you're like going in, right? From a high vibration, and then you're like going in with God. You're like looking like, okay, what is this teaching me, right? And then you go back up and you look at it from the highest perspective. And you feel, and then like when you're down here, you feel how it feels, and you feel that it doesn't feel good, right? But you're like, okay, I don't want to like feel this way. So what is this teaching me? So I don't have to like keep meeting the same lesson but different faces. So yeah, you're doing shadow work. Or you need to do shadow work. I feel like you have done shadow work, but there's more shadow work that you need to do. Okay, and we're gonna get a card from the Star Seed Oracle. So yes, I feel like you're balancing your life. You're balancing, you're preparing for the future, and you're also making time to have fun. You're respected, you respect yourself, you love yourself. You're learning more and more self-love. Okay, we have a few cards from this deck. Usually, I mean, I've only done one so far. With this one, with these decks. Okay, called Soul Gifts and Training. It's time to step up. You are being called. You are hearing the call, and you're running towards that door. But you need to just walk. You don't need to run. Looks like this girl's running. Just take the step by step towards that door, and you're gonna get there in the perfect timing, in divine timing. I'm drinking a chai latte. I usually drink matcha, but I was feeling like having some chai tea. I want to do a giveaway. I think I'll do it on the next video. I want to give away a free, obviously it's free. I want to give away a personal reading to someone who really needs it. Star Keeper, Cosmic Ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. You have been grounding yourself. Oh, yeah. You're like getting downloads from your ancestors, from God. And then you're like bringing it, you're like staying grounded and you're bringing that information from the spiritual realm into the physical. That is one of your gifts. That is a huge gift that God has bestowed upon you, and it is because you are pure of heart. You have pure intentions. You have tapped into your like inner child, the innocence within you, and like your energy is like childlike, like like a kid. It's pure, and you like release, you forgive, and you're in alignment, and you also like are wise, like you have like the ancestral wisdom as well. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Yeah, you deserve a break. You need to take a break. You need to go swimming. You need to go to the beach, go swimming in a pool. It's better to swim in like a natural body of water though, because like chlorine is like not. Why do I keep saying like? Maybe you say like a lot. So yeah, chlorine is not really good for your skin. It's not good for you in general. So yeah, try to go swimming in a natural body of water. Be gentle with yourself. Water your garden within you. Like you don't even need to go in the water. You can just even stay at home and just like rest and just like lay there and don't put your phone away, put all the electronics away, and just like be with yourself and like be bored. It's good to be bored. That's when inspiration comes, when you're bored. When kids, think of like when you were a kid and you're just sitting there and then like you're like bored. I want to do something fun. This was like think like before we had electronics. So you're like, I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna like build a snowman, for example, if it's winter, or maybe if it's summer, you're like, I'm gonna go build a flower clown, a flower crown, and like you would get inspired. So do that again. Get inspiration. Let go. Don't try to control your creativity. Just let it flow. Just have fun. Girls just want to dance. Ooh, go dance. Go have fun with yourself. Play some music and just dance. And like really, when you dance, you're grounding yourself into the physical because when you're moving your body, you're grounding yourself. Dance more. Lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. Ooh. Yes, you are questioning everything, even the small things. You're like, what is this teaching me? You're like lifting the veil and like lifting the illusions, and you're seeing through. Ooh. I don't think I've ever gotten this card before. I don't know if you see there's like an atomic bomb back there for like the mushroom explosion. That's an atomic bomb or nuclear bomb. I don't know if it's the same thing. And like this is like pollution. This is like the dystopian. This is like our the illusion of the world, and like, but this there's both. Like I know that we have, this is what they want you to think. This is what they want you to think the whole world is like. But there is places in the world where there is harmony and like beautiful, like nature. Go in the nature. Don't like if you live in the city, get out of the city if you can, and like go and get into the nature. And I feel like you have been asking God to remove anything that's unaligned with you, to remove it out of your life. And there's people who they want to stay in alignment with you. So they're like getting their shit together so that they can stay aligned with you. And yeah, the people who are not willing to do the work are falling away naturally. Yes. That is a blessing right there from God. Thank God. 51:51 on the timer. Thank God when this happens. Say thank you, God. Don't question. I mean, I know you probably might question, like, wow, this person, I thought that this person was meant to be in my life. But sometimes people can align with you in one season of their life, and then they, let's say, get into a toxic relationship and they start to be out of alignment with themselves. So they become out of alignment with you. And yeah, they naturally will fall away, because sometimes people get out of alignment, and maybe in the future they will realign with you. Or maybe people, like, let's say they have a toxic relationship with themselves. First, they're when they meet you, they're aligned. Or maybe they even, like, some people can like put up an illusion and like pretend like they're in alignment with themselves, so because they want to be aligned with you. But anything aligned unaligned must go, and like the illusions are being lifted. Neptune is in retrograde right now. It's going to be over. Neptune in retrograde is going to be over in December 7th, on December 7th. So it started, I believe, in July 2nd. So right now, when Neptune is in retrograde, the illusions are being lifted already. So just so you know. Okay, we're gonna get some messages from this deck that I created myself. These are some love messages. I have not been doing love readings, so I decided that I'm gonna do some love messages at the end of this reading. This is the first one. It says, I want your body like a fiend, like a bad habit. Someone is addicted to you. This is lust. You don't want lust. And whenever people like come at you with this energy, you're like you don't even reply. You don't talk to people who are like giving you lustful energy, because you are aligning with divine love. You want unified love, you want partnership, mutual attraction, you want to get married, you want someone who's ready to be a father, someone who's ready to be a mother, someone who's ready to be a husband, someone who's ready to be a wife. Yes. And now you got emperors coming toward you. You got divine masculines coming toward you because you, yes, you have options. You have good options. You have emperors coming toward you because you're in union within yourself with your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy. And yes, you are aligning with good options. I feel like even the divine masculine energies who are like attracted to you, they're like working on their lustful energy, but they still like it still comes up within them and they're like they see you and they're just like, whoa, that body, like they do want to like be sexual with you, but they're like taming that beast within them, that like lustful energy within them. 5555. Wait, how many fives? Was that five fives? 5555. Four fives in a row. Change. That is change. You have changed for the better, and you inspire others to change. And like I said, these even the people, the masculines who were like domineering and controlling, who had a lack of discipline, they are changing because they want to align with a divine feminine energy like you, because they didn't know that define a divine feminine woman like you even existed, and like they were not working on themselves. So when they see you, they decided to change, and you inspire these low vibrational like masculines who are not in their divine power yet. You inspire them to climb that ladder. They're climbing because they're trying to get to the top, because you're getting to the top. You're on your highest timeline. You're in the highest vibration, and they are gonna have to climb to get up to you. I told you I would change, even though I knew I never could. Mm. I feel like this is people who you were with in the past. They told you that they would change even though they knew they couldn't while they were with you. Like you needed to leave these people behind. They overburdened you and put extra, like they put their responsibilities on you when it was their shit to carry. But yeah, now they are changing because you walked away. Some of them are staying the same, but some of them are climbing. They're trying to get to their highest timeline. I'm addicted to you. Yeah, these people, some of these people are like love relationships. They're addicted to your high vibrational energy. They never felt like that strong divine sexual energy in the past and their past partners. And like they felt that divine sexual energy with you, and they're just like addicted to you. Oh, I just gotta um mm, these people, they like um they masturbate to you. They like think about you and like masturbate. Mm, that's for someone. Mm, maybe you do too. I'm not judging. Do you have fun? But I feel like you are either celibate or maybe you have a partner and they're addicted to you. Okay, let's get some more messages. Oop, oop, oop. I made a mess of me. Yeah, these people are now taking responsibility for their burdens that they tried to put on you, and they're like turning their life around. You changed for the better. Yeah, these people see that you were already good, and they felt like you were too good for them, and like you keep on changing for the better, and you keep choosing the best for yourself. You respect yourself, you lead yourself, you have emotional stability, you're mentally clear, you follow your passions, you do what you love, and you're financially stable on your own as well. And you never needed them, and you knew you never needed these people, but they thought that you needed them. And now these people are doing shadow work because they want to still have you in their life, whether this is friends, family, love relationships, or it could be work as well, someone you work with. I'm not satisfied with my options. I want you. Yeah. You're the best they ever had. And like I said, people are turning their life, you inspire people to turn their life around. And like you just have fun. Where's that one card? You changed for the better. Yeah, like you're balanced. You're on your shit. You're on all of your responsibilities. You take care of all your responsibilities, and then you also go and have fun. And like these people see, a lot of people see you're having fun, you're living life, you don't need them, and they wish that they could be like that too, and that's why they're working on themselves, because they want to be like you, they want to align with you. That's why they I feel like they started a lot of these people, they started um getting their life together because they were trying to show you that they didn't need you either, even though they felt like they did need you. They were trying to show you that they didn't need you. And they were like being hyper independent, but also still putting their burdens and responsibilities on others, like around them. And then so yeah, at first they were trying to compete with you and like show you that they don't need you and stuff like that. And like now they're switching it up. They like changed because now they're doing inner work, because they were first only focused on the physical. Now they're doing inner work, and the more inner work that they do, they're realizing that mhm, you were a blessing in their life, and they messed up, and they realized that, but that's okay. That's okay. Some of these people you will never take back. Some people you may give a chance back. But I feel like you're moving forward at this point. Like you have learned so many lessons, and like you are not going backwards. You will never go backwards. Okay, we're going to get an affirmation, two affirmations from this deck. I seek out happy people who inspire me to be great. The difficult relationships in my life are the perfect mirror for me to look more closely at my own behavior. Yes. My greatest experience of freedom comes when I let go of what others think of me. My genuine desire to serve clears the path for me to step into my purpose. I hope you enjoyed this. I love you. I appreciate you. Until next time, bye.